Before we start our video, I would like to introduce you to our group members. First is Jesxinda, second is Kamilah Ilmi, third is Raihan, fourth is Rafiq Darwisy, and fifth is yours truly, Rabiatul Adawiyah.
Thank you, Rabiatul, for members' introduction. Moving on, here is the content of our video. It consists of 13 parts. Each will be explained detailed by our group members.
Now, I will start the presentation by explaining what kefir is. Kefir is a traditional fermented milk drink that is originated in the Caucasus Mountains. It has been consumed for centuries, not just as food, but also for its health-promoting properties. Unlike yogurt, kefir is made using kefir grains, not defined starter cultures. These grains are a mix of proteins, lipids, and a special polysaccharide called kefiran, which helps form the grains matrix. Over time, kefir spread across Eastern Europe and West Asia, becoming especially popular in Russia, Ukraine, and Turkey, where it is still consumed daily. Today, kefir is widely enjoyed in more than 20 countries, including Armenia, Georgia, and Poland, and has gained growing recognition in North America and Asia as a probiotic-rich beverage, often promoted alongside yogurt as part of a balanced diet. Here, we see how kefir's microbial community works and why it matters. Kefir grains contain a stable mix of bacteria and yeast. The lactic acid bacteria, LAB, such as Lactobacillus and Lactococcus, will convert lactose into lactic acid, which lowers the pH and gives kefir its sour taste while improving digestibility. Yeast, like Saccharomyces and Pleuroveromyces, produce ethanol and carbon dioxide, which will add a slight fizz and complexity to the kefir. Acetic acid bacteria, including Acetobacter, contribute sharpness and antimicrobial properties. Together, this diverse community creates synergy, which produce not only organic acids but also bioactive peptides and compounds that will enhance nutrient bioavailability. These microbial activities support gut health, modulate the immune system, and reduce lactose content, making kefir more tolerable for those with lactose intolerance. So, the microbial diversity is the key to both kefir's unique flavor and its functional health benefits. Despite its health benefits, plain kefir has a strong sour and yeasty flavor that may not appeal to all consumers, especially those used to milder dairy products. That is why we, ProBioTROPICS, chose mango. Mango, or Mangifera indica, is rich in fermentable sugars, dietary fiber, and antioxidants like mangiferin. These sugars can serve as extra substrates for microbial metabolism, potentially boosting the fermentation process. Mango also improves the taste, aroma, and visual appeal of kefir, making it more enjoyable while still maintaining its probiotic benefits. Next, I will be explaining the objective of this study. First, to investigate the fermentation dynamics of kefir and the role of lactic acid bacteria LAB and yeast in shaping its probiotic profile. This objective focuses on understanding how lactic acid bacteria and yeast interact during kefir fermentation. LAB mainly produce lactic acid, contributing to acidity and probiotic effects, while yeast produce ethanol and carbon dioxide, which influence the flavor and texture. Together, they shape kefir's probiotic profile. The second objective is to evaluate the sensory characteristics of the mango kefir blend, specifically the interaction between fruit sweetness and microbial acidity. This objective evaluates how mango's sweetness interacts with the acidity produced during fermentation. By combining mango with kefir, we aim to determine whether the fruit can balance sourness, improve aroma, and make the beverage more acceptable to consumers. The third objective is to analyze the functional and nutritional contributions of mango addition to the final kefir beverage. Here, we analyze how mango addition enhances the nutritional and functional properties of kefir. Mango contributes antioxidants, dietary fiber, and fermentable sugars, which may support microbial activity and further improve the health value of the final product. Last but not least, the fourth objective is to apply industrial microbiology principles by assessing the potential of mango kefir as a scalable, standardized probiotic food for commercial production. This objective applies industrial microbiology principles by evaluating whether mango kefir can be developed into a standardized and scalable product. Factors such as fermentation stability, probiotic consistency, and consumer acceptance are important for potential commercial production.
These slides explain the fermentation process that occurs during kefir production. Fermentation involves microbial and biochemical changes that transform milk into kefir. First, the fermentation begins with microorganisms present in kefir grains. Kefir grains contain a mixture of lactic acid bacteria and yeast. These microorganisms work together to carry out the fermentation process. Next, these microorganisms act on lactose, which is the natural sugar found in milk. During fermentation, lactose is broken down and converted mainly into lactic acid. This process reduces the lactose content, making kefir easier to digest, especially for people with lactose sensitivity. The third step is the formation of beneficial compounds. As fermentation continues, probiotic organic acids and flavor compounds are produced. These compounds contribute to kefir health benefits and also improve its taste and aroma. Finally, fermentation affects the characteristic of kefir. The production of lactic acid lowers the pH, giving kefir its slightly sour taste. It also results in a thicker texture and enhances its nutritional and functional properties. In conclusion, fermentation is a crucial process that not only shapes the flavor and texture of kefir, but also improves its health benefits.
Next, I will explain the apparatus and ingredients used to make mango kefir milk. First, the apparatus. We use a glass jar to ferment the kefir milk because glass is safe and does not react with the fermentation process. A wooden spoon is used to stir the kefir gently, as the metal spoon may affect the kefir grains. Next, a cloth strainer is used to separate the kefir grains from the milk after fermentation. Lastly, a rubber band is used to secure the cloth strainer on the jar during straining. Now for the ingredients, we use kefir grain as the main starter culture to ferment the milk. Then the fresh low-fat milk is used as the base for the kefir milk. Finally, the fresh mango is added to give a natural mango flavor and sweetness to the kefir milk. All these apparatus and ingredients are simple and easy to find, making mango kefir milk suitable for homemade preparation. Next, I will explain the product making process for our kefir milk mangoes. First, we prepare the kefir milk. Fresh milk is fermented by using the kefir grain and left at the room temperature until it becomes slightly thick and has a mild sour taste. This fermentation process will help to produce beneficial microorganisms. Second, red mangoes are washed, peeled, and cut into small pieces. The mango is prepared in smaller size to make the blending process easier and to assure the smooth texture. Third, the kefir milk and mangoes pieces are blended together. This step helps combine the mango flavor evenly with the kefir milk and creates a smooth and creamy drink. Finally, the mango kefir milk is poured into a clean bottle packaging and stored in the refrigerator. This will help to maintain the freshness, taste, and the quality of the product before it's ready for consumption. And that is the process of making kefir milk mango flavor.
For the production cost of ProBioTROPICS mango kefir, we calculated the expenses for a batch of 3 bottles, each 150 milliliters. The main ingredients include low-fat milk at 3 ringgit, kefir grains at 50 cents, mango at RM1.80, packaging at RM1.20, and labels at RM2. The largest expense comes from utilities such as refrigeration and fermentation, which cost RM15. Altogether, the total cost is RM23.50, which means about RM7.83 per bottle. With a selling price of RM10 per bottle, we achieve a profit margin of around 22%. This price also aligns with our survey results, where 62.5% of our respondents preferred the RM5 to RM10 range. In the future, scaling up production will help reduce utility costs and improve our overall margin. For the packaging design, we chose a 150 ml white PET plastic bottle. This material is durable, lightweight, and familiar to consumers. The label features a bright mango splash illustration with a color scheme that communicates health and freshness: white for purity, orange for energy, and green for natural appeal. The bold typography of ProBioTROPICS emphasizes the probiotic benefits. On the back label, we include nutritional facts, an ingredient list, and also storage instructions to build trust and meet regulations. The single-serve size makes it convenient for trial purchases, although feedback suggests consumers would also like larger packaging options in the future. Overall, the design is attractive, communicates probiotic benefits clearly, and supports consumer confidence in the product itself.
Next, I will be explaining the health benefits of mango kefir. First, probiotic and digestive health. Kefir provides a diverse range of probiotics that support gut microbiota balance. The fermentation also reduces lactose content, making it easier to digest, especially for individuals with lactose intolerance. Second, immune and anti-inflammatory benefits. Bioactive metabolites produced during kefir fermentation may help reduce inflammation and support immune function, which reinforces kefir's role as a functional food. Number 3, added benefits from mango. Mango enhances the health profile of kefir by providing antioxidants, vitamins, and dietary fiber. These compounds help combat oxidative stress and promote overall health, while also improving the taste and aroma of our product. Number 4, mango kefir as a functional beverage. The combination of kefir and mango results in a functional beverage that delivers both health benefits and an enjoyable taste, which is the key factor for long-term consumer acceptance. This is just the few of many more benefits.
Our strategy focuses on using digital platforms to reach the right target market effectively. The main platforms used are WhatsApp, Instagram, and TikTok. These platforms are popular and widely used, especially among young and health-conscious consumers. Through short videos, customer reviews, and influencer content, we aim to increase product visibility and build trust among consumers. Short video content allows us to clearly demonstrate the benefits of kefir, such as improved gut health and reduced lactose content. Customers' reviews help to increase credibility, while influencer marketing help attract a wider audience and encourage purchase decisions. In terms of target market, our product focuses on several groups. First, we target lactose intolerant individuals as kefir contain lower lactose compared to regular milk. Second, we target individuals with gut health issues, as kefir is rich in probiotics that support digestive health. In addition, we also target health-conscious consumers who actively seek nutritious food and beverages. Lastly, we focus on consumers looking for functional beverages that offer both nutritional value and health benefit. In conclusion, By using digital platform and targeting specific consumer groups, our marketing strategy aims to effectively promote KEFIR and increase consumer awareness and demand. These improvements aim to enhance product quality, consumer satisfaction, and sustainability. First of all, we plan to introduce new flavors. Adding a wider variety of flavors can attract more consumers and prevent product fatigue. It also allows us to cater to different taste preferences, especially among younger consumers. Next, we aim to improve the shelf life of the product. By enhancing storage condition and packaging methods, the product can remain fresh for a longer period. This improvement helps reduce food waste and makes distribution more efficient. Another important improvement is better packaging design. A more attractive and informative packaging design can increase consumer interest and improve brand recognition. Clear labeling also helps consumers better understand the health benefits of KEFIR. Last but not least, we plan to use eco-friendly packaging. This includes using recyclable or biodegradable materials to reduce environmental impact. Eco-friendly packaging appeals to environmentally conscious consumers and supports sustainable practices. In conclusion, these future improvements will help strengthen our product quality, market competitiveness, and environmental responsibility.
For SWOT analysis, the first one is strength. Mango as a natural flavoring agent balances out KEFIR sourness. The second one, it has high nutritional value as it contains probiotic and protein. The third one, it stands out compared to plain or other traditional yogurt. And lastly, it has a delicious taste and it is approachable for new consumers. For the weakness, the first one is it has unfamiliar taste for first-time consumer compared to plain yogurt. The second one, it has a short shelf life as it contains live cultures compared to other drinks. The third one, the amount is too little for some consumers. And lastly, limited brand awareness as it is a new product and it needs strong marketing. For opportunity, the first one, growing demand for probiotic and functional foods. The second one, increasing interest in natural and minimally processed drinks. The third one, strong potential for promotion via social media, collaboration with gyms and also cafes. And lastly, innovation like coffee-based desserts, smoothies, and also frozen desserts. And for threat, the first one is strong competition from other probiotic drinks like kombucha and yogurt. The second one, risk of inconsistency if the fermentation is not well controlled. The third one, supply chain risk as mangoes are seasonal fruit. And lastly, risk during transportation as it requires cold temperature. For market survey analysis, for the first question, we have obtained 55% of people who did not try our mango KEFIR yet, and 32.5% of people who actually like our mango KEFIR. And for the second question, we have obtained 72.5% of people who have no specific diet, and the rest of them are vegetarian and also have high protein diet. For the third question, we have reached an agreement that our product Mango KEFIR is a healthy diet option. And the fourth question is, we have obtained that social media is the best advertising platform and it will reach more target customers. For the fifth question, 60% of people have agreed that the taste are the major factor before buying our Mango KEFIR. And for the sixth question, we have obtained 92.5% of people have agreed that the reasonable price for 150 ml Mango KEFIR is around 5 to 10 ringgit. And for the last question is 95% of people want to buy our Mango KEFIR. In conclusion, the production of mango KEFIR was successfully conducted while employing fermentation process to ensure a high-quality product. The process includes integrating controlled milk fermentation to addition of mango as natural flavoring agent, which will enhance the taste, aroma, and appearance of the drink itself. On top of that, all the ingredients used to make this drink are high in nutritional value as it provides essential vitamins and natural sugars. This project has taught us about the use of lactic acid in fermentation process, especially in the production of kefir, and it has deepened our understanding on how the fermentation process occurs and the benefit of it.